Welcome back to Manor Lords, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a blessed day, and I thank you for making today's video a part of your day. Here we are walking around our slowly growing town here. Let's go ahead and expand out. As you see, people are just doing their jobs, but we're here at Nuslow, and we have several burgage plots at level 1. We can fit a capacity of up to 11 living spaces, currently having only 5 residents or 5 families currently living here. But we do have the approval rating climbing. So hopefully as we continue to bring in more food sources, as you see, we need to actually, let's see here. We're going to take somebody off this charcoal kiln because we are trying to move, the supplies here. There was a hitching post there that we are now moving over here. So we're trying to get that taken care of right now. Some other plans we have for today's episode is really I want some stuff that is necessary to help grow our village, and that is of course the wooden church. With this will fulfill level 1 faith requirements for burgage plots, and it will provide a hallowed ground for burial for our villagers as well. So what we're going to do for this location is build it kind of centrally right behind these first area burgage plots. I'm planning on building, we already have a market right here for the burgage plots, but we're going to build other houses and other commodities like a tavern eventually over here as well. So that's kind of what we have in the works right now as it stands. Looking at the necessities, we have good construction right now. The planks are fine. We need to get stone. We have 0 stone. And as you can see here, we do have a mine deposit right here for 140 stone, which isn't a ton. It's enough to get stuff that we need. Our area, actually, our rich deposit in our area is, thankfully, it's food. It's wild animals, up to 40, and iron deposit is 2,648. So that's really good for us long term. But what we also need to start planning on this episode is raiding. We need to think about our first raids against the bandits. You can see here over in this neighboring area of Waldbrand, we have a outlaw area camp right here. And neighboring over here at Eichlina, or whatever you want to call it, I can't pronounce it, we have another camp right there. So we have 2 camps we can go attack and hopefully be able to take out. But in order to do that, we need to be able to raise up a sufficient army. We do have 2 unassigned families as well now, so we have 6 total families residing here. And I'm looking around. I need to see where I want these people to be living and working. Currently, our fuel is doing fine. We have a lot of bit of fuel. We have good berry and meat production. So right now we have 15 months of food at our current capacity and 10 months of fuel at our current capacity. So we're doing a pretty good job. Now looking at our land, if you look at our land right here, we don't have a lot of great greenery to grow, especially for flax. There's nothing really over here for us with flax. Barley's even, worse. Rye, we could grow rye over here just east of our current homestead, and emmer as well. So if we choose to eventually grow anything, we can. It's just I really don't want to lean heavily on the farms. So what we're going to try to do is construct vegetable gardens in some of these burgage plots, and what that's going to allow is for us to be able to grow and get some crops for vegetables from our people here working. I'm also going to do chicken coops that will provide us with eggs, but that does cost a little money. Right now we have 50 regional wealth, and we need to make sure we're utilizing that to the best of our capacity and abilities. So right now, I'm kind of letting things just play out. Our storage unit here will need an upgrade soon, so let's just go ahead and get that going. Not going to build any more homes just yet. Again, a tavern will be something we will need at some point. Do we have a watering well? Did I build a well last episode? I can't remember. I'm looking around. I'm trying to see. Did I build a well? I did. I built one right here. Okay, just making sure I have some of the things that are necessary. I guess really what we do need to focus on right now early on is getting the stone deposit that is nearby. So we have a stonecutter camp here. So we're going to go get somebody working. And we already had some bandits stealing some of our berries and stone. Or charcoal, excuse me. That's not great. And we need to take these people out. So let's go ahead and go to raising an army. And you see right now we have 12 possibilities with I mean, it's just not massive. We really need more people because I think we'd be outnumbered. So if we can get this to about 20, I think we could get what we need for this. So right now we have 12. That's just not good. So we're gonna have to wait for a little bit longer. And we got to keep growing, and then eventually we'll be able to go combat and fight some people. So until that time comes, we're gonna stay with the logging camp. That's doing its thing. We're producing quite a bit of firewood. We're converting into charcoal. The saw pit, we are making planks. That's a very good thing. We need that. I'm not worried about the foresters hunt at all right now. So planks are going to be something we're going to have a ton of if we keep building it. The church, though, is under construction. We're going to make that the highest need right now. And again, over here, the stonecutter camp, we have that going as well. Now, with that stone, we can slowly see, is there anything here that uses stone? I guess it's just using a lot of resources. So there's nothing right now that's necessary with stone. So I'm just gonna mine that for all it's worth. All 134 deposits left. Berries currently are done. So we have nobody working in the forager camp there. Do need to get an iron deposit going soon. Because that's gonna be a way we can be really wealthy in our area and be making a bunch of iron slabs and then tools, which is gonna be something we can use for trade to hopefully get really rich fairly quickly as well. So there's a lot of moving parts to this game. Of course, it's still early access, so it's not even a fully fledged out game right now. As you see, there's lots of these areas in research that are completely blocked out right now. We can't mess with. Yeah, production's completely closed off right there as well. So there's so much that's not even open to us, and I still think it's a very, very well-made game. So I guess we're just gonna sit here and wait. We need this approval rating to go up. It will go up once this church is constructed. So we're just gonna sit here for a second and allow this church to get built, and we will see y'all here back when it is finished. Just like that, the church is finished up, and we have a new family that just moved in. So here we go. We're going to assign somebody to the church. That's going to fulfill a lot of needs for these people. So now the only thing we need is clothing supplies to come in, which is linen, leather, and yarn. So we can start to actually make some of this now with a tannery. Do we already have a tannery? I want to make sure I'm not double building up anything right now. So I don't think we have a tannery built yet. So we're going to kind of build the tannery off a little bit here because it is smelly. If you don't know much about tanneries, what's used to make the tannery, the process is, it's not great. So we're going to build it kind of a little bit of ways over here, make that the highest priority currently. And we're going to start to be able to use that to, and once the storehouse is done, let's go ahead and get that finished up as well, please. Get that done. But with that tannery being finished, all of our... Get this done, please, right now. Get this done. And then we'll say this needs to be very high. So, we need the clothing. Once we get the clothing, guys, we're going to be in really good shape. I do think I want to use some of our money eventually here to start growing some vegetable plots, but not in these smaller backyards. These are too small, I think, for the vegetable plots, in my opinion. I'm going to show you all how you can build these bigger ones that are going to be really good for what we need. So this needs to get done, guys. Let's go. What are we missing? Anything for that? What are our people doing? I need y'all to work. I also need more people to move in. Instructions finished on the large storehouse. Very good. So now you see all of this hides we have right here. These hides can be used to turn into clothing, and we can then use those to sell in our marketplace over here and make everybody happy. And that's going to fulfill the last need we need to turn these burgage plots from level 1 to level 2, thus converting us to a medium village, which is exciting. It's very exciting. So let's go ahead with these burgage plots right now. I'm going to build some bigger lots kind of out here. So what we're going to do is start right next to this place, kind of curve it around, and these are going to be long. These are going to be long plots. Okay, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 homes. And we're going to build, that's going to cost 10 wood, but these long backyards, you see how long stretched out they are? That's going to be really nice for us to be able to grow some vegetables. So these are going to be the plots that we have vegetable growing on, which means that they are going to be, that's going to be a job. So whenever you do this, allows you to grow vegetables, requires plowing and harvesting labor, yields dependent on the plot size. That's why I wanted to have a bigger plot size. So now the people living at that home, that's going to kind of be what they do. Right, as you can see with all these other things as well, we've got blacksmith, cobbler, brewery, all that. The people at that home, that will now be their job, which means we got to make sure we have enough people to continue to do the other jobs here. Because let's say you have every single one of these plots doing a job, like a tannery or like a blacksmith, like a brewery, all this. That means they're not going to be doing the job they're assigned to do out here. And that's where you're going to fall behind capacity-wise. So you got to make sure you manage that well. Otherwise, it may become an issue. And we don't want that. Do I need to build any more roads out here for the church? I think we're good. I like the centralized location there of the church. I like that we're getting these burgage plots set up and done. The tannery is finished. We're not going to assign anybody there just yet. Mainly because... how are we doing on stone? Stone, let's just keep mining that until it's gone. Keep that working. Nobody else working level 2 anywhere. You can see the construction there. So I'm holding tab right now. I have tab held so you can see kind of who's working where, what's going on in every area. But still doing good in our fuel. Firewood's down a little bit, but that's mainly because we're not cutting any firewood. We're only doing the kiln right now. But we still have 7 months of fuel, so we're still in a good spot there. It's just not something we're focusing on very heavily right now. The granary, I may take somebody off of that right now. I really just need people to start living here. I need people to come move in. I may move this guy off this because, yeah, you know what? You're done working there right now. We need more firewood. I feel like that's going to become an issue. We need the firewood to go. Okay, the burgage plot right here is done. As you can see, it's beautiful to see. This huge backyard is almost complete. That is going to be where I'm going to build these vegetable coops, which is exciting. And who's living in this one? Anybody living in this one right now? I don't think anybody is. Here we go. We've got a family. No family. So, since no one's living there, we're going to wait. Now, this is done. Good. So let's get this tannery going. Let's start making some of those clothes. And that will get these fulfillments to level 2. So we can start advancing our burgage plots. Again, I need to keep mindfulness on the army. We have 16 now. So I think once we get 2 more families, I can go initiate war. And hopefully combat and beat up who we got. What we got here? Normally this is 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So right now we're even. Right now we're even. If you look here at our military, we have 16. So right now we're even. We really need to get that to be 20. And hopefully we can make that do, because what we don't want to do is wait too long to when our the king or whatever, Hildebolt here, decides to go on the offensive and start claiming all these territories. We want to get enough claim, which is right here, influence, that we could start to claim these lands at their cheapest point, which is, of course, 1,000 influence. So once they start to be claimed by the, like right here at Hofstetten, you see right here, it is 2,000 influence to claim that. 2,000 right here at Selbitz as well, all ready to claim that. They're yellow. They're already claimed by him. But these gray areas here are fair game. So we need to make sure to be able to take these other claims as early in game as possible, because they have necessary materials that we need. Like this one here is rich in stone. This one over here is also rich in stone. I really think... Is there any rich in berries? Yeah, this one way over here is rich in berries. So it's just an important thing that we need to keep track of. Burgage plot, anybody living here? No family living there yet. Okay. And again, once these are finished, we're going to be able to start farming some crops a little bit here. So we got a clothing stall finished up here. And what that's going to do is we're going to fulfill that need here once we do start getting some linens. As you see our leather here, that's going to start to be sold over here at the marketplace. And right here at the clothing stall. And so once that has some sort of inventory, that's when we're going to be able to upgrade these burgage plots. Until then, kind of got to wait. So let's just keep advancing time here as our work is going and doing its thing fairly well so far for us. Hitching post. I may upgrade that eventually here to make it a bigger hitching post. Let's just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and upgrade it. Why not? So upgrade that. Resource has been taken. Great. So 3 of our tools and 11 meat have been taken. Dadgummit. See, we're going to take them out. It's just we're waiting for another family or 2 to join. It shouldn't take much longer. The approval rating continues to climb. As here we go, level 2. We got 1. We got 2. How many do we need? We only need 2 at the moment. Bandit camp sighted. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade 3 of the homes. Where's this bandit camp? Right here north of us. Yes. So there's 2 now in this location. We are gonna go hit that pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. 16 still. Gosh, man. A message. Uh-oh. We receive reports of abandoned raiders roaming in the nearby lands. Should we track their steps? So there's raiders near. We'll be ready. I could track their movement as well. So I believe if this would initiate my the other king in this area to start their attacks as well. We really need to fight these before them. So we're going to say we'll track their movement. And what that's going to do, here you go. Another ruler's army has been sighted. So here you go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Now these guys are going to bring out their firearms, their guns. They're going to start going through and start laying waste to everybody else around. We need to make sure we don't let them take out everything, because they're going to come out. You see them right here at the top left. They're over here at Hofstetten. And they're going to amass their army. And they're going to head out to the nearest camp, which is they're probably heading to these 2 camps north of us. But I just don't feel comfortable yet. New mercenaries, but we can't hire these guys because we don't have enough funds. Our treasury, we're poor. But I still only have 16 people. There's 17 now. So let's do it. Let's rally the troops, because we really do just need to risk the biscuit. Because I can't afford to have these guys take out everything, right? So we're going to send them forth. And we're going to take out at least one of these 2 camps. He may get 1, but he will not get both. So they're going to be out here running. Okay. Just like these guys are running. Now I'm going to tell them to stop running. And they have 16. And now we're going to attack. Here we go. So here we go. Please, God, help us. Survive! Nobody's died yet on our side. We had one person died. We won. We won. But we need to get the camp before this guy does. So he's heading out to this camp. Oh, if we play our cards right, we may be able to steal that camp from them. Okay, we're going to put that in the treasury. We're heading over here now. We're going to try to steal it. We're going to try to steal it, and hopefully he won't come after us. Go, 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 go. I'm playing a risky game. We got it. And we're going to put that also in the treasury now. So we got that done. Head back. Head back. We just gained 320 influence from that. 300 treasury as well. There is another camp up north here, but I think we're going to, for the time being, let that be. So they're going to head back home. Woo! And they're heading north. So they're going to keep heading north over here to this one. They're going to get that. I'm fine with it. We were able to claim both of those camps and get their money. And now we have 300 of treasury. Which is good, because now, if we need to, we can go over here and buy mercenaries. And then these could be used as armies. So you can see we have brigands, we have light infantry, spearmen, archers, which is pretty dang solid. So we're in a good spot now after that initial attack in. So this group's done their job. We're going to disband them, let them go back to their normal jobs. Unfortunately, we did lose one of those individuals to battle, which is an unfortunate thing, of course. So the family we got here, let's go ahead and just start saying we're going to grow. Let's just do carrots. So we got carrots here. This could be all our carrot plots. And then I'm going to do one family here of chicken eggs. And we're going to get that going. So 7 families. We have 10 families currently in 13 living spaces. That's not bad. I still would like to build a few more though. So what we're going to do, settlement level increased. Great. So now we leveled up. So we get our next level up. We already have the charcoal burning. We're going to go ahead and move over here to the logistics side of things, and we're going to get the trade logistics. This will establish new trade routes, will cost 50% less, and then our next upgrade we get will be better deals. This reduces the foreign input tariff by half, which makes trading with free merchants far more profitable. That's going to be the next upgrade we're going to climb after when we can. So right now, to do that, we need to have 3 more level 2 burgage plots. So we can make that happen. We got 1 here, 1 here, and what are you guys missing? Is this not supplying to you guys? I thought this should be supplying. Do we not have any clothing here, like being sold? We do. I'm just very confused to why this is not working. Huh. Okay, we're just got to keep an eye on these. I'm not exactly sure why they're not being met. Okay, this one is met. We just don't have enough wood. Oh, well, that's easy. We know we can get that. That's just going to take some time over here with the lumber. So that's going to keep happening. Did they take care of that camp over there? They did. So that camp is now gone. There's no other camps currently visible from what I can see. So we're okay. And because you can see down here at the bottom, 317 days, prepare for attack. So, keeping an eye on these burgage plots. There we go, level 2. We got more people moving in. That's good. More people coming into town. Again, we have 6 months of fuel right now. Charcoal's growing. The wood's growing. We need to get the meat going further. We got berries now, so we need to make sure we got a worker here to start picking berries again now that we're in season. We also have this home here, which does not have a family currently working. So has this ground been plowed yet? Curious. Just gotta keep an eye on these things. All right, let's upgrade these last 2 homes, or the last home right there, and now we'll have 5 level 2 homes, and we'll be able to upgrade again. So, did we get a family that just moved in here? Not yet, man. I need somebody to move into one of these houses here. I needed that to get going pretty quickly. Got the chicken coop here now. You can see the chicken coop. That's going to give us eggs, which we can use as a food source, which is a nice thing to see. And we need 1 more this home here. When it's done, we will be able to upgrade again here at Nussel. Just need a little bit more. Keep getting that done. So we're getting bigger and bigger as a town, so it's time to start thinking about what type of other resources we're going to start to make. And again, you know, we have a lot of iron here, so that's probably going to be our next thing we're going to start building towards as we increase it. So now the trade can start to happen. Better deals. We're going to go ahead and equip that now. Now let's build this trade market. So we're going to build this trade market pretty close right here. I think would be a... Actually, you know what? I think right there's a pretty good spot. Let's see. I have no problem with it being right here and working out like that. Okay, so we're gonna get that going. That's going to start our trade once we get that going. Again, we have 11 families, currently 16 homes livable. These homes can be upgraded. Again, it's going to take some time to get to the small towns level, which is fine. So we just need to take our time with that. But let's look here. We can build the manor. And we can build it over here on the King's Road if we choose. That may be something I choose to do, actually. Kind of off the path right here. A little bit up the road. And kind of with our back to it. Let's do that. So we're not going to build any walls or gates or anything like that yet. We just got to get this going. Now let's get that construction started. So now we'll have our manor where we can start to put taxes in and all the like, and utilize our funds and get some influence and stuff as well. So we got the trading post being produced and made now, which is excellent. We're doing fine here on this. Our granary is doing fine. Again, once we get these vegetables just start going, then we're going to start to see that food continue to go up. But right now it's kind of just sitting stagnant. But we need to get this stone cutting done. And then I think the next thing we're going to build will be this mine here, a mining pit. We're going to put it over here on the iron mine. Start to get that to produce. And we already have this foraging camp right here. They're working, getting these berries for us. Trying to keep an eye out to see if there's any bandit camps that are popping up. Still don't see any just yet. If they do, it's okay. We can bring back our militia, spear militia here of 19, or we can hire out. So those are our choices there we can make. Hopefully we don't have to do that anytime soon. These are upgraded. We can start now. We can do a brewery extension. We can do a Fletcher's workshop, a joiner's workshop, a cobbler's workshop, or a tailor's workshop, or a blacksmith. Enables production of tools, spears, and sidearms. So this is why we're going to need the iron. This is exactly why we're going to need the iron. We also need the saw pit to get going soon. So let's I think we're gonna get somebody working there at that. May build a few more of these homes out here. Let's see. Let's build some homes along this bank here. Too much cost? Okay. So that costs 14, we have 4. So the timber's a little bit of a problem right now. We need to let that continue to get growing. Okay, there is a area being claimed. So it is... Where is it? This is being claimed now. So he's got the stone deposit. So we're not going to contest that right now. We'll lose it because I just don't have the military to combat that, I don't think. If I do decide to resolve that battlefield, I mean, he's got 1-2 territories already. It's just going to be a long shot. I mean, sure, we could go out here and try to hire mercenaries. And we have enough, 300, we could hire all 3 of these armies. So maybe we could battle that and see. But early game right now, I'm not super willing to make that, to do that, just because it's not connected to us. It's far off. I'd rather be able to get this and this closely. So you can have it for the time being. I'm just keeping an eye on it, right? I need people to move into these homes. I need these burgers. Okay, so we got a family here now. So now this family is going to start working. It says resting at home, unassigned. What it says. I don't know why it keeps moving. But they should be out here working on these vegetable plots. Should they not? It's kind of confusing to me. A little bit. Okay, so... Curious. Gotta keep an eye on that and see if they start working that field. Because we really do need that to happen. Come on, timber. I need the timber to go. How's our fuel doing? Fuel's fine, so we're going to take off that cutter. Save some logs. Now they can just burn the logs we currently have. I need y'all to work these. This burgage plot's about to be upgraded. Finished upgrading finally. I'll give us 6 now. Might as well upgrade that one as well. Make it level 2. Why do we have something down? Requirement not met? Well, you just got it met. Okay, we're getting that going. Storage is doing okay. The manor is slowly being built. We're doing okay out here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to get this iron going. We have to build a road to connect. So our closest road will be here. And now with that getting built, we're going to be able to start doing some iron crafting. So we can get a bloomery and all of that. And I think it makes sense for this area, just for the sake of where it's at, to kind of have that out here situated. So we can have our bloomery and our smithy right here next to all that. And get that going. Eventually we'll start to work that clay deposit as well, but right now not too concerned about that. Any camps I can go attack. Still don't see any camps. Okay. So the people are out here working. This family's got their thing, constructing and transporting. So they're out here working, helping. That's very good. We got a family that just joined in here. New policies unlocked. Alright, so here we go. We got policies. So we could choose, I don't know what these two are, it says locked, so I'm not going to click on them. So I can either decide to do wild animals on rich deposits, breed twice as fast, at the cost of reduced yields on crops. Fine by me. We don't do a lot of crops anyways, like I said, we're trying to lean heavy on our burgage plots. We have a rich deposit for wild animals, so if we can have a faster yield on our animal deposits there, that's going to be huge. It's going to be really big for us. So we're getting that going. Oh, what happened? Is it disconnected? We're connected. Plenty fine. From what I can see. Get that going first. Make that the highest. What's going on here? What? You need a food stall supply. How is there not... The food does not... Oh, there's no extra supply there? Berries or something like that? Interesting. I don't know why that's the case. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure why that's the case. Alright. So we have 20 now for that. We need 3 level 3 burgage plots. That's going to take a little time to do. Not in a big hurry. We have 5 months of fuel. So keeping an eye on that. The trade post. Okay, so here we go. Looking at our trade post, guys. There's nothing right now I'm looking at in our inventory that I'm just like, man, we have a ton of this. Like, typically your planks is going to be that area for you, but we're still... That's not a necessity yet, right? We're not overabundance of that, so... we may look at building... Eventually start just building a ton of war bows with a Fletcher's workshop. That could be something we look at that could be helpful. But I think right now I'm going to spend that money on this burgage plot to keep getting more vegetables, because I really want to stay on top of the food game. That ends up being an area that's just catastrophic at times. So let's focus on that. While we can, also I want to upgrade these burgage plots to level 2. Out of timber again, dadgum. Let's just keep logging. Also the forester, get employed, get working, start spreading more. Let's do this. I can make this huge. Do that there, maybe. So now they're going to be working out there planting trees and all. That's nice. So the bloomery's done. That's exciting. So here's what we got. We got this finished up. Now we can get some people mining. We're going to let that take place for a little bit of time. And then we're going to convert that, and they're going to be out here to make iron slabs at the bloomery. That's going to be exciting because that's going to allow us to get iron slabs. And you see the people out here in this family, they're out here plowing and getting their sowing seeds, getting everything going in the summertime. It's nice. So that's going to produce lots of vegetables for us. Still would like to build a few more homes. Bandit camp sited. All right, that's what we've been waiting on. So we got a bandit camp up way over there. We need to go take it out ASAP. So what we're going to do is... let's do this. Let's see. We got 19 spears to our name. Would love to have some more, but we don't have it. So we're going to get them, though, anyways. And I think we're going to use a little bit of money here. And we're going to go bring in some... Ooh, infantry. Costs 110. I can dismiss them, though, pretty quick. Let's just get these, this group right here. Alright. Hire them. Sign the contract. Bring them in. Where are they going to come in from? Local thugs. That's what they're called. That's excellent. So I want you to rally here. I want you to rally... Where are y'all coming in from? Where are you at? Over here? Our thugs need to go. They better hurry. Because they're coming. Y'all need to go too. So we're moving. They're on their way. They may have a head start on us. Dadgummit. Leave my stuff alone. I need this more than you. I don't know. I think they're gonna beat us there. No doubt about it. Run. Run. Run for your lives. Oh, they're booking, man. This is not good. So this could be interesting, guys. I'm very curious to see what's about to take place here. Just come straight for it. Go straight for it. Go. 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 We're cutting them off. Let's go. Let's go. Do your thing. Kill him. Yeah. Are we going to win this fight? Okay, go get the camp. And there we go. We got the camp. We're going to send the resources home. We're going to... This group here, we're going to disband them. Is this ours? Local thugs. Disband them. They're out of here. This group can go home now. Well done. You did your job. So they're going to head home. We'll have them run. We took care of that bandit camp, and we gained more influence and some regional wealth to get going with trade. So this is an exciting thing. We are now able to get some trade going, and we gotta think about now what would make sense for us. Let's slow things down a smidge. Again, right now stone is not something we're counting on too much, but we are going to soon have a plethora of iron coming in. Tools should start to grow as well. So we got to think about what we want to start trading for soon, and also what we're going to be exporting soon. So we're going to look at those things, and we're going to get this started right now with the bloomery, and now we're going to get those resources going. You're here. Good job. Well done. You've successfully taken out the raiders there. These plots and villages are growing. We're going to go ahead and build and construct, and try to anyway, this area of homes. And that will be a nice thing there. So we'll get those homes on this side right here, and then a tavern eventually be built over here. It's my current plan, kind of the layout I want to look at there. Timber's coming in slowly. Planks are still doing very, very well. But I need this timber to keep coming through. Right? So I think we have a fairly good start. The fuel is getting a little bit lower than I'd like to see it. But we're still got 3 months of fuel. The charcoal is growing. I guess I could have somebody work over here at the storehouse, but not necessary it is. So we still got the this is all being worked on. Good to see. I could upgrade a few of these burgage plots. I could also right now upgrade a couple of these to start doing some other things for us, like chicken eggs. I'm actually gonna get that going for 2 of these homes with chicken eggs. That's gonna be very important to us. So we'll get that going. So we'll have these 4 plots or 5 plots here will be vegetables when it's all said and done, and then a couple of these will be built for chickens, and then specialized shops down the line is kind of where we're at. What are these people doing outside of just living? Like, are they working any other jobs? Mining? Okay, so they're miners. It's good to know. So they do their mining, they come home, they're sewing, transporting, okay. They work over here at the bloomery. Oh, good. So the bloomery's getting some work. That's going to start growing up our iron slab production, which is a very nice thing to see. But, ladies and gents, I think today we've had some good things we've done. We've grown our influence, we've grown our treasury, we've grown our regional wealth, and we've grown our town overall. But the fuel is becoming a little bit of a concern. We currently have 2 months of fuel. Firewood is okay. I guess realistically we do need that to continue to grow. But leave some ideas, some tips, feedback, suggestions to help us here in our town for Manor Lords, as things are slowly but surely ramping up. We're combating for land with Hildbolt, and we're trying to take out these raiders, these bandits, to get as much influence as we can, because I think here in the next episode or 2, we got to start looking at trying to take on and take control over Waldbrand, and then eventually Eminruth as well. So leave your feedback for me below. Keep it tuned here for more simulation tycoon management games just like you're seeing here today with Manor Lords, as you see our beautiful town. I thank you so much for making today's episode a part of your day. Hope you're doing well. Stay safe. God bless to each of you, and we'll catch you back in the next one.